Here at Shaw, we have an outstanding football team with contributions from our coaches, our seniors, and the other football players. Our team cannot get any better. But in one senior in particular is Serkeith Huguley. Serkeith Huguley has an outstanding GPA with amazing athletic ability. His athletic ability has gotten him so far that he has been recruited to Point University to play alongside his brother. I had the opportunity to interview him one-on-one, where we talked about his academic excellence and his past experiences with bullying.
Serkeith Huguley is an outside linebacker on the Mighty Raider football team at Shaw High School in Columbus, Georgia. He is well known around the campus and the city of Columbus for his athletic ability and his respect for others as well as himself. Having the drive and determination to succeed and become the best football player he can be has gotten him recruited to Point University in East Point, Georgia, to play alongside his brother, Serkeith Huguley, who is also a Shaw High graduate.
Aren't you playing? You're going to be playing with your brother.
Correct.
How does that feel? I know you said earlier that you played with your brother and he taught you, so.
It's going to be difficult because me and him, we're total opposite. I'm outspoken, strong-willed. He's laid back, follow direction real simply. And I love to voice my opinion about things, what I can make it better. And like my 9th grade year, we started for the same football team. I was outside linebacker. He was playing on middle. And I'm a little quick-tempered at times when I get in the heat of the moment. And me and the coach had gotten into a little altercation because he took me out of the football game for a mistake I did to me. And my brother, he's always there. You do this right, you do that right, and come hit the weight room. I never have time to just relax. He'd always want to in the weight room on the field, in the weight room on the field. And it's going to be a challenge, but I'm ready for it because I know we have done it before and we have a lot of fun. Then after the game, we're going right back to the same place. We get to discuss how we play and just the fun we had with each other.
Family, someone you give credit to
Yes.
for being who you are today?
Yes, heavily.
Is there anybody else in your life that has made you the man you are?
I have a few people the person that holding the camera for us, Mr. Lance Bowles, he always was one-to-one like, man, you playing football, I'm going to play just because you play. And I was always like, well, maybe I keep my grades up and I play good. He going to try to be better than what I was, and that'll make him have a higher GPA, better standards for a football team. And then like my younger brother, he's not a sports person. He like music, but he eager to discourage in grades, and math is my strongest subject, which is his weakest. And I love tutoring. Like I tutor some of our football players during the football season, and like that's what I'm majoring in, is being a math teacher. So I mean, I just think that not only with my family trying to help me, with my teammates actually coming to me, it boosts my confidence up. Think that I can really progress on through life trying to be a math teacher.
Playing football encouraged Serkeith to keep a high GPA. A policy in the athletic department is if you don't pass, you don't play. And he wanted to play.
I'm not going to lie, my 11th grade year, I hate science and English. And I had one of the hardest English teachers there was at Shaw, which was Mr. Henry. But he was a great teacher, just strict. And I was one of the kids where if I knew it was going to hurt me, I was not going to excel. So I stopped trying to do work and stuff, and like I had slacked off, and I dropped my GPA from a 3.5 to a 2.7, but now I'm back to a 3.2. So
that's good.
I came back up. I think I got back to where I need to be, but hopefully as I get through college, I don't go below 3.8. That's my goal.
Right.
In the December issue of the school newspaper, The Silver Star, Serkeith was asked to write about his experience being in the Junior Reserved Officer Training Corps, better known as JROTC. He wrote about how the class helped him overcome peer pressure. He said, quote, "I am more of a stronger-willed person." He also wrote of the times he was bullied in elementary school. Before he moved to Columbus from Lynette, Alabama, he moved to make a new beginning where people didn't know him slightly because of this situation.
So you talked about an incident where you were in the 5th grade and you were bullied.
Correct. Like I was not always a big dude on campus, and people look at me now like, yeah, you're big. But growing up smaller, I was always the type that I made the class laugh, but I always listened to what my parents said. And my mother and dad always said, don't get in trouble in school, don't pick fights. When somebody mess with you, then when you take it to a teacher. And with them saying that, I took it literal, as in a guy had pushed me down the hall. I let it go because I thought it was just a playing around matter. And one day I was waiting for my dad after school, and on the playground, him and his friends came up and like he slapped me. And my mentality was I couldn't do nothing because I thought getting in trouble, my dad would whoop me or whatever. So I let it roll, and after that they would call me punk, little sissy or whatever. But my main thing was I didn't want my dad disappointing me or whoop me or whatever. So they progressed over months and months. And then finally, as time prolonged, I went ahead and told someone. But getting bullied is something that I don't condone of. And if I see it in school, I'd be the first to jump to the scene, stop. That's not cool. That don't make you look cool. It just make you look ignorant and unintelligent. That's not what you should be doing. If your parents knew you were doing it, would they really be happy? And once I had got to the 9th grade, I had became a JRTC student, and they was teaching us how to control bullying, to stop bullying, how to try to get adults involved. And I moved here my 10th grade year, and I became a leader in Shaw's JRTC program. And First Sergeant Herring was talking about bullying. I had told him about my incident, and he asked me how did I handle it, and I told him. And then he was like, why didn't I tell an adult earlier? But my main thing was I didn't want to be called a snitch, but I wanted to stop getting bullied at the same time. So I just told him it was like a lose-lose situation for me. And I gave a whole lecture over bullying to my RTC class, and they had we had started having little private lessons where they would ask me what to do in this situation, or what if a person did this. And I mean, I think I had became more of like a counselor to the class besides being a leader, and I felt like I accomplished something doing that. And after I got out of RTC last semester, they asked me to write my paper about it, and when I wrote it, they didn't realize how much it really could change someone's life getting bullied. And like, it's kids that commit suicide over getting bullied, and I would tell anybody, bullying is not a way to go in life. Trying to be a bully is just really trying to bring somebody's self-esteem down with yours because you're not accomplishing a goal that you want to accomplish.
And you're really strong for, letting that by, not committing suicide. And not a lot of people understand that once you let something go and not retaliate immediately, you're the bigger person in that situation.
Correct.
If you saw that person today, what would you tell them?
I mean, I would just be like, what's up? I mean, time had passed. Those years ago, I mean, I'm a bigger, better person. I don't have no remorse towards them. I don't hold grudges. I let go and forget. That's my main thing. I mean, and if he was to start that now, I still walk away. I have a better thing to look for in the future.
Right.
So, I mean, with my scholarships, I don't want to lose my scholarship over a person that haven't tried to do that in their life. If I had to lose a scholarship, I would lose over something well known for losing it over family, having to move somewhere, or something that really is major, something minor like that I can walk away from. I would just let it go. Really want to exceed in something in life, always go off yourself and try to make yourself happy and not live your life for someone else, because you can only live for yourself.
What do you have to say to students that are being bullied and are probably considering suicide, probably are considering to retaliate, fight back? What would you tell them?
Let go and forget, and get adults involved. Don't take matters in your own hand, because you can wind up losing your life or letting someone else lose theirs. So just get adults involved and don't retaliate by yourself.
With Serkeith's many accomplishments and successes, he is most definitely eventually going to make something out of himself. He plans on becoming a math teacher after he graduates. Well, Serkeith, by looking at your GPA and your highlights, you are sure going to be something great. This is Kaylin Tate. Thank you.
I can feel it coming in the air.